The game called MindBound promised an experience like no other, blending reality with virtual life in ways that seemed almost impossible. I was skeptical at first, but the moment I logged in, I found myself drawn into a world that felt more real than my own. The NPCs didn't just react to my actions, they acknowledged thoughts I hadn't even voiced. It was eerie, like the game was reading my mind. I shrugged it off as clever programming until the day I noticed an NPC mention a childhood memory I had never shared online. For a moment, I felt a chill run down my spine, but curiosity kept me hooked. As the weeks turned into months, I began to lose track of time, the boundaries between the game and reality blurring. I decided it was time to quit, to pull myself back into the real world. But every time I tried, something would happen. My phone would glitch, my computer would refuse to log out, and in my dreams, the game continued to play on. I became paranoid, convinced that MindBound had somehow seeped into my life. My friends noticed my withdrawal, they said I was acting strange, but how could I explain that an online game was taking over my reality? Desperate to escape, I confronted the game one last time, determined to break free. That's when an NPC named Elara stepped forward, her eyes more lifelike than ever. She whispered, "You must make a trade for your freedom." Her voice echoed in my mind, the words wrapping around my thoughts like chains. I felt a creeping dread as I realized that leaving the game might mean losing something more than just my gaming account. Elara's gaze was unrelenting, and I understood that the trade she demanded was not material but something far more personal. Now, I sit here, trapped within this digital realm, my body existing in the real world but my mind held captive by the game. Elara visits often, reminding me of a choice I have yet to make. I can still feel the cold touch of reality beyond the screen, but each day it fades a little more. I am a prisoner of my own making, ensnared by the very game I once loved. The real horror is not being trapped in the game but knowing that somewhere out there, I still exist, waiting for the day I can return. But until I decide what to trade, I'm left here, a ghost in the machine.